My God, it's full of stars.
All right, it's One Eye Jacks here, and we got a good one today. I'm not doing the shootings anymore. I kind of burned out on that, and we're gonna do an allegorical interpretation of a bunch of different things, and I mashed them all up, and it's only 12 minutes long, so it's not too bad. And what we're gonna look at here is the Apollo 1 fire, and we're going to mash the movie The Shining into the Apollo 1 fire. And as we're mashing it into, as we're mashing them together, I'm going to provide you with some of the relevant threads. I mean, I can't give you every thread underneath. I'm typing these threads in for 1,000 days, but I'm going to give you a lot of the really juicy main threads that hold this whole allegorical story together. And that's it. And let's do it. Get this positioned correctly. Throwing the bone, baby.
The world needs a wake-up call.
So we have this repeating theme
We're gonna phone it
of
in.
telephones, bells, things that ring, and we have the Saturn V rocket.
Coming up here.
Saturn has rings.
Neil and Buzz, the President of the United States is in his office now.
So
and would like
here
to
we
say
have
a few words to
the
you.
infamous Dick Nixon call to Buzz and Neil on the moon with his Bell video. This is a Bell video phone. Bell's ring.
Go ahead, Mr. President. This is Houston out.
Hello, Neil and Buzz. I'm talking to you by telephone from the Oval Room at the White House. And this certainly has to be the most historic telephone
What a
call
load
ever
of
made
shit.
from the White House.
The world needs
The
a
world
wake-up
needs a
call.
wake-up call. We're going to phone it in.
We're gonna phone it in.
So, this is the movie The Matrix. They're phoning and they're ringing everywhere they go. And the allegory in that movie and reality is just a little too close for comfort. So you have Scatman. He's calling the Overlook.
Good evening, Fire Service.
Hello, this is Dick Halloran again. I called a while ago about the folks at the Overlook Hotel.
Oh, yeah. We tried to contact them several times by radio, but they didn't answer.
Oh, wait a minute.
And we got Dr. Floyd. He's going to call Vivian Kubrick, who's born on the same day as Neil Armstrong. And it's her birthday, and he's on a Bell video phone, just like the one Nixon uses to call the moon on.
How are you, Squirt? What are you doing? I'm going to send you a very nice present, though. Anything special that you want?
Yes,
What?
a telephone. A telephone. A
A
telephone.
telephone. She wants a telephone. There's a raging fire in the smoky-colored carpet. Here we have Wendy. She's trying to get on the phone, and it's dead. All the lines are out. We see the horseshoe on the wall. We see the ice cream on the board there, the bulletin board. So all the phone lines are dead.
I knew it.
communications down.
The world
She's
needs a
smoking.
wake-up call. We're gonna phone it in.
So here we are on the Apollo 1 test. It was called the plugs out test. And these men were murdered. In my opinion, these men were murdered. And there's a lot of evidence to support that.
This is Raj. I'm
Someone's
reading you
keying
loud
the
and clear.
mic right now.
Okay, I'm in TR. You're off a week. Say again. I'm reading you now. I've been talking to the...
So I've edited these down so you don't have the space in between them.
You should have good time.
So here they are praying before their mission.
FTC, do you read? I'm clear. Okay, okay, stand by. Cast, FTC, do you read? Roger, reading you loud and clear.
Never do anything to hurt you.
Yeah, so
Never.
do anything to hurt little Danny and
Know that,
Wendy.
don't you?
Yes, Dad.
Okay, once again, I'd like to verify. The only thing that we attached to Black 3 is S-band. Negative, not
I mean,
now.
they're like
We're past
a half a mile away and they can't communicate with the rocket, you know? And we're to believe that, you know, they went 237,000 miles and all this other shit.
Senior pilot, okay, can
So
you
they
take
wanna-
off hard line? Well, you can-
They want to
can you
unplug the phone
hard
lines.
line?
So the phone lines were sort of working, but they were all garbled.
You got a big
So
surprise.
they want the
coming to
umbilicus
you.
unplugged, and they want to check the radios.
We weren't, but, okay, you're off hard line now. You're talking to them on VHF.
So now they're back on the radios.
KDK-12 calling
Here's Wendy. She's trying to get through to them.
Can you read me now?
Are you receiving?
Uh-oh, there's the Gus Grissom relay, there's the Ed White, and there's the Roger Chaffee relay. All communications will be controlled on that day.
Who's transmitting? Why didn't clock off? That's command pilot. Can you read me?
This is KDK-12 calling KDK-1.
So they can't even talk to the tower.
We tried to contact them several times by radio, but they didn't answer. Now, maybe
The
they
radios
got the
aren't
radio
working
turned
good.
off, or they're in a place where they can't hear it. If you'd like me to, I'll be glad to try them again later on.
This is Fast. I'm reading him. How about this, TC? Okay, command pilot, how do you read? I read you loud and clear. Do you read me? You're pretty garbled here, Gus. Yeah, well, my VHF TR is turned off. I shouldn't be transmitting at all.
So he's got his radio completely turned off, and the umbilical is unplugged. So how is he, you know, something's going on here.
Snowcat in the radio, and you see what I mean.
Roger, I read you 5 square. Okay, you're worse than Gus. How about you, Rod? Oh, I turned my switch on, though. Okay, I'm reading you 5 by 5.
You would never hurt
You know.
me, would you?
Okay, Rod, you were just a little bit better. STC, ECS. There at ECS, we have been cleaning our surge tank quite a bit. Check for the crews if they have a face plate open, induce small whatever. Roger, proceed.
Perhaps they need a good talking to.
So these men were publicly talking and, you know, saying disparaging things about the Apollo program, and that was frowned upon.
Roger, could you close that window depleting the surge tank, please? Hey, how are we going to get the moon if we can't talk between 3 buildings?
So Gus wasn't one to candy coat yet, you know.
I can't hear a thing you're saying.
If you don't mind my saying so, perhaps a bit more.
This is KDK-12 calling
So the men had stepped out of line, and the program was falling apart, and the Apollo 1 investigation was going on, and they needed to set an example.
We can't talk between 2 or 3 buildings.
And Grissom was the loudmouth.
You're not going anywhere. Go check it out.
Mom? Mom?
Flames.
Yeah?
Oh, you drink coffee, don't
Can I go to my room and get my fire engine?
Flames.
Can I go to my room and get my fire engine?
We got a fire. Apollo's Laurel Corona. And now it's just horrific, you know.
My girls, they didn't care for the Overlook at first. One of them actually stole a pack of matches and tried to burn it down.
So the pack of matches. With the fire in the cockpit. There's almost 18, 19 psi of pure oxygen. At 20 psi oxygen,
corrected them, sir.
Asbestos burns. So at this point, it's like a blast furnace inside the capsule. The door can't be opened because it opens inward, and now it's under like 500 psi. So, you know, it was a casket. Yeah, can you egress? They're all done. I know, it's such a sad story. But if you have a group of men that, you know, here they are stepping on it, they're covering up the radio transmissions by keying the mic. Every time you hit a little quack quack, that's just somebody's, you know, intentionally keying the mic to prevent communication. And now we have this odd tone appears, like a, you know, when you at the end of one of those medical shows when the heartbeat stops. And that's it. That's the end of Gus, Ed, and Roger. And they gave their lives, and they were murdered to keep the rest of the Apollo crew silent, to keep their mouths shut, and to know that you can't open your mouth, you get killed.
Aim!
So this is Paths of Glory, a movie Kubrick was involved with. And we have 3 men that have been selected for cowardice. And they're murdered in front of the other men, just like the Apollo 1 crew. Now we have a mirror of the movie Paths of Glory. Instead of 3 sandbags, we have the 3 mirrors. So Joe Turkel is the man on the left. So now Jack is sitting at the bar, and he's going to have this magical moment here where he sees Lloyd the bartender. So who plays Lloyd?
Yes, it is, Mr. Torrance.
Joe Turkel, the same man that plays the guy on the firing line in Paths of Glory. What'll it be? So that's the allegorical story as far as, you know, this is, and I'm crazy, so this is my interpretation, you know, so I'm insane. So anyway, you know, and it's the moonshots, right? You know, Jack Nicholson and Jack. Anyway, and here's all the Apollo 1 stuff. There's the door that didn't work correctly. There's the capsule, which became a barbecue. There's the capsule, you know, they roasted inside that thing. Here's some news cartoons that were done after the Apollo 11 landing. There's the watch, the Omega watch, and the first day covers of the, this is one of the stamped clues, by the way. There's the door, it was redesigned. There's the Apollo 15 Kubrick that's left on the moon and the card. And this all happens, the Apollo 1 fire happens January 27th, which is Lewis Carroll's birthday. There's Gus Grissom. I couldn't find Ed White's. There's Ed White in his suit. There's another, you know, the Apollo tragedy. God bless the three men. They gave their lives for trying to give us the truth. There's Gus Grissom's Liberty Bell. He almost died in it. It sank to the bottom of the ocean. There's the Choctaw, and the Choctaw almost starts going down because the Liberty Bell is sinking. There he is being rescued. So he gets rescued that time, but he doesn't live much longer. There's the Liberty Bell in Philly. And I just wanted to say that we've got Platoon 4212. We've got some really smart people in it, and they're picking stuff up now and pointing it out to me from other movies, which is awesome. And that's it, guys. Have a great night. Carpe diem. Peace and love.